Man, I keep laughing at how absolutely over the top and ridiculous this is. But I'm going through the soul mode or whatever. I've never cleared it even on my first playthrough before my first console corrupted. I can't remember it too well, so I'm just going through it and having fun with it. Because a lot of these characters' voices are absurd. Like, a lot of this isn't voiced, so I'm having to voice all of it, but like the way it's just coming out, like the way it would sound, it's kind of funny. Okay. Excellent timing, my little Volty. Like, what a freak. I have something to ask of you. He's Zhang Jiao, by the way. I mean, he really isn't, but he might as well be. Anything for you. If everything is going according to plan, Daniel and the others should have almost destroyed the temple's foundations by now. You keep these simple fools busy here. Naturally, I would love to do it myself, but I have things to do, places to be. But that means So you choose to rebel, even though I was benevolent enough to offer you one last chance? Not at all. Please ignore what I just said. You can trust me. Very well, in that case, I shall give you the gift of even greater power. Azwel places his left hand on Vulturo. The man shuddered violently, then let out a blood-curdling scream. Oh, it's absurd. Evil power exploded out from Vulturo, whipping up a fierce wind. Adieu, my little Volty. Though dull of mind, you acted so human, and I shall miss that. What the fuck? A lot of it is lost because it's all text-based, so like there's no cutscenes to show you what's actually happening, so a lot of what's actually happening is getting lost in the fact that there's nothing to show you what's happening. So Calibur 5 was like that. People complained about it and said it sucked because the story mode was like a bunch of skill pictures. There was no cutscenes until like the last minute. Where Kira like protects Patroclus from something. It's like then they decided to do a cutscene at the last minute. Pickle 5 million. Oh god. Why? I feel like the sound effects when you hit, they sound so fake and they fall flat that it doesn't actually feel like you're hitting anything. It's like a strong attack with a sword, but it sounds like somebody hitting a stick. Like a wooden hollowed out stick on a fence or something. Azwel escaped. We shall meet again. No, we won't meet again. It's like it's trembling. The building shook violently and the words bounced up and down with a rumble and the roof began to cave in. That is our cue to leave. Gasping, Vulture rose to his feet and pointed his weapon at us. You shall not. I leave. Your grave is here with me. Yeah. Vulture charged, but Gross struck him down. His wound should have been mortal, but he rose to his feet and pointed his weapon at us once more. Not done yet. Must make my lord proud. What a freak. Vulture took a shaky step towards us and collapsed in a heap. Girl looked down at the fallen warrior for a moment, then turned away. It is done. He is too weak to stop us. No, I must stop you. I must. Vulture's screams were swallowed up by the crashing and falling of masonry. Crow and I made our escape, dodging between chunks of falling debris. I think it's funny how some English words are not spelled like they sound. Like the word debris is spelled like debris. Just like the word colonel is spelled like colonel. It's hilarious. True, astrofishers! Once we had escaped the crumbling temple, we met back up with Dion and Natalie, who die later, I think. According to Sovereign, the situation is much worse than we had imagined. The horrors of the evil seed will impale... Well, I can't read. will pale in comparison to what Azwel plans to bring about with the ultimate seed. The only, I can't read, with an only fraction more power at his disposal, Azwel will be able to summon the swords that he needs to realize his ambitions. We must prevent him from obtaining any more power from the Astral Fissures. So we need to take care of any Astral Fissures before he does. Precisely, do we have any information on them? We have confirmed that there are 2 of them nearby. One is to the northwest, and the other is to the west. We are not sure which Azwel will head to first. As we were discussing what to do next, a messenger from the Azwel organization appeared. I can't read. I found you. I have emergency orders. I was told to hand it to Grow directly. Forgive me, I have other things to attend to. Our lives are for the cause. Grow read through the latest set of orders. You and Natalie, you two will split up and each head to a different astral fissure. Sovereign will accompany one of you to close the fissure. Meanwhile, the other will rendezvous with the 2nd Squadron and protect the remaining fissure until Sovereign arrives to deal with it. I have another mission I need to prioritize. When it is done, I shall join you. And with that, Grow left. We watched him go, and then we began formulating our plan of action. So which astral fissure should be dealt with first? You are the one who can destroy them, so we shall follow your lead. It is rumored that the Azure Knight haunts the lands to the northwest, slaughtering all he meets. To the west, the road is comparatively safe. The fissure to the northwest is closer. It may be dangerous, but is it worth the risk? That's your call. If you head to the north, I shall accompany you. To the west, Natalie will. See, this is what balances your soul, because blue is good, red is not. Like, blue is soul, Calibur, as where red is like soulage. Take the risky route and head northwest with Dion. Prioritize safely and head west with Natalie. I think what it is they want me to go with Natalie to get rid of the safer one. That way all of us can meet about the one that isn't. If I remember correctly though, don't you let Dion go to the other one by himself and he gets horribly fucking attacked? Soul Hunters. On our search for the next astral fissure, we came across a village that had been massacred. The 3 responsible claimed to be allies of the Azure Knight. Mother of God. Yeah, let's go for that. Along the way, we decided to stop at a village to replenish our supplies and gather information. However, all that was left of the village was a pile of corpses. This is too horrible for words. 3 figures, no doubt the ones behind this tragedy, turned to face us. The giant holding a large axe stood out most, and by his side stood a muscular warrior covered in scales and a woman wielding a bizarre sword. Okay, is it Astaroth, Lizardman, and Ivy? Survivors carved their souls. Yeah, I was right. Still haven't had enough slaughter for one day. I crave more blood, what a freak. Ready yourselves. These demons are allies of the Azure Knight, and have claimed the lives of many. He always says that. Yeah, but didn't it turn out that Ivy was, like, used for, like, her sword? Like, her sword had a mind of its own or some shit, and it was, like, controlling her? I think it was in this game, that story. She said, I was controlled by the blah blah blah, and she, like, helps you. She helps Xianghua and, Keelik in their story. Welcome to the desert from near our Armada. Nope. Don't. Doing that thing that Hanbei does from Ultimate in story mode when Deng Ai tries to help him stretch. That's the fucking sound he makes. Is your voice the same as Azwel voice has been? So I don't know if they re-voiced everybody for this game. or if it's the same actor from previous titles. I think it's a different guy. Because the original Astaroth had more of like a deep gruntness to his voice. Like it was all like throat based. Ivy.
I look forward to using your power.
No, you don't.
I'm not suppressing.
Because I'm too good. Because I'm too good. Ivy sounds the same as she always has. Might be the same woman from before. Though I remember her accent being more louder in the previous games, so I don't know. Finally, we're the opponents. Wait. Silence. Now the real fight begins. I'll crush them to dust. Look, over there. A number of soldiers similar in appearance to the scaled warrior appeared. The soldiers growled like beasts. They seemed to want something. Ha, those guys. We must welcome them. We will grow now. We will go now. I can't read. The giant and the scaled warrior left quickly. The woman looked like she had something she wanted to say to us, but changed her mind and followed the other two. That was close. The information was correct. The Azure Knight has this area in his grip. Who knows what lies ahead? We should proceed with caution. Like, really? Really, guy? That's your fucking, oh my god. That's your conclusion? Like, that's your thought on this? Oh, it's you. Dion and I were passing by the town of Antioch when out of nowhere, a familiar voice called out to me. Mitsurugi. It seemed a lot had happened to him back in his native Japan. Hey, you over there, like, it's so monotone. Could you spare some food? I cannot pay you, but instead I can guard you on my way to... Why? If it isn't sovereign, if memory serves, you were searching for a fishy? I see you're still looking, but before we get lost in the past, how about sending some food my way? So you have journeyed with this man before? I nodded to Dion and then handed some food to Mitsurugi. Dion stared at the samurai intently as he ate. Much appreciated. If only there was a big war, I'd eat all well. But when the world's at peace, I grow hungry. I asked Mitsurugi what he had been up to since last we met. I returned to my homeland to settle the score with the Tanegashima. Unfortunately, I could not win. Though I'm loath to admit it, I'm still too weak, so I started over from square one and have been training non-stop since. Then I heard rumors of Soul Edge being revived, so now I travel in search of its owner, this Knight of Mare. Yeah. It's funny the way he says things like that. As promised, I shall be your guard for a while in return for your kindness. You know, I'd also like to cross blades with one of those berserks, or what were they called? Dion says nothing. Dion clearly noticed the glint in Mitsurugi's eye when he said berserks. I see you are confident in your abilities, but I do not wish to see any unnecessary deaths. If you know of the berserkers, then you know how fearsome they are. Mitsurugi grinned as he answered. Do you think I would lose to one of those things? But very well, words alone cannot prove ability. Hey, I'm excited to see how far you've come. I challenge you to a duel. Oh my fucking god. Why do people in these games always do that? It's like, I'm your friend, but let me, like, beat you first.
Battle 1. Fight! I've been waiting for this battle.
Have you?
Now let's do
Ready?
I got a little close to that edge and he could have easily knocked me off of it. Swingle, 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 sweet!
Battle 2.
Oh, why? Why through the collarbone like that? Why are you gonna be like that? Why you be like that? Double A.
Battle 3. Fight!
It's only fair. You get one, I get one. It's only fair until it isn't. Armor break! Woo! Phone? Do I? Fact. That was a good workout. I think I'm hungry again. Like, Jesus Christ. Mitsurugi gave Dion a challenging look. Dion shrugged. Very well, you have the skills necessary to be our guard. Like, come on. The fuck? Hey, if Mitsurugi came up to me and said, hey, I'll guard you for a bit, I'd be like, okay, cool. I wouldn't be like, oh, hold on, let me test you. Dion's heart was troubled as he reflected on everything that had happened since he began his pursuit of Azwel. Yet it's been a number of days since we parted ways with Sir Grau. Natalie sent word that things are going well on her end, but still we have nothing on the location of Azwel or his cronies. I must assume we will encounter him again in the Astral Fissure. I hope Sir Grau is safe. He must be. Out of all the warriors in our organization, he is one of the best, if not the best. All I need to worry about is following his orders to the letter, and taking care of the Astral Fissure with Sovereign. Sir Grau seems to have taken a liking to her, even though she could be an outsider. What should I do? I still need more information. It's like he's trying to suck up to Grau for some reason. There has to be backstory on that somewhere. Where can we get that? Oh yeah, this is the part where Mitsurugi's like, I'll protect you from the bullshit. With Mitsurugi for company, we pressed on. Suddenly a strange yet familiar aura filled the air. It felt like a berserker stepping forth from the Astral Fissure. Something in the air sends a tingle down my spine. Who says that? What is happening? Has an Astral Fissure appeared? I shall check the surrounding area. Both of you stay here. It's kind of stupid that he would say this, because we know that there's two active. We only said there was. There's one to the west and one to the northwest. We went northwest first, because this is like where the nightmare holds the area. So we're like, well, let's go there first, because I'm like, screw it. So we already know that there's two fissures active, so why would he say has an Astral Fissure appeared when we already know that there is one here? The whole reason why we're here. Jesus Christ. I know this feeling. More berserkers, I would wager. Forget Dion. I will not let a good fight pass me by. Let's go. Ignoring Dion's orders, Mitsurugi sprinted off. Left with little choice, I quickly followed. Yeah, this is where we cutscene time. I liked when I used to have the giant wings on my back, so it made this cutscene stand out a lot more, and my outfit was actually different. Yeah. So, this is not what it is. See, like, they do good cutscenes, but I don't know why they don't. It's Geralt.
That how you greet folk in this world? He blocked that. Come take me on. Crap like this. Exactly why I hate portals. He's not bad with a sword, but I'm not the one he seems interested in. Mystery opponent, who are you? Sure as hell don't look like you ride with the hunt, yet your power's clearly not human either. That's disappointing. Sooner or later, I will face you in battle. Just you wait.
Fine. For now, let's see what you are made of.
I feel like they only made that a cutscene because Geralt joined the fucking Soul Calibur series. So they're like, we gotta make it look cool. We could put one cutscene and fuck everything else that's happened in the story, right? Because who needs to see that? If they would make the whole game cutscene based, I think it would people would be more interested. Ooh. Come on, Geralt. You're letting me down. You're letting me down. You're letting me down. You're letting me down. I remember that cutscene, so I used to have my giant wings, and now I changed it. I have bunny ears now. Maybe I should have recreated myself as an angel person, because that's what it was. My custom character in normal arcade is angel character, but here I changed it. Ah. Come on, give me a break. Fuck. Fuck. Wow, is that like his guard pose? It's kind of weird. Give me. Wow. No. That was a negative. What the fuck? Quick roll. Well, that mountain goes on forever. That was a complete fucking miss, oh my god. Now he's super angry, wow. Oh, he was shit out of me. Oof. He magicked me. What a fuck. Oh, why would you try to get me from behind? That's fucking weird. What, are you turning into fucking Vince McMahon with that and the whole no chance thing? Motherfucker, give me. My fucking wind power knows no bounds. Sweet. Those mountains look pretty good though. Look at all the fucking trees. Behold, the trees all lit up. Okay. With the fight over, I thrusted my hands into the Asha Fissure to claim its power. Hey, what the hell's going on here? I will not allow you to interfere. This needs to happen. Wow. She destroyed the gate. Can't say I expected that. With a sigh, the strange man turned and began walking away. Where are you going? We have unfinished business. Easy now. Got things to attend to, as I'm sure you must too. My previous actions offended you. I fully apologize. I am Mitsurugi Hishiro, and you are? Geralt of Rivia, Witcher. What the? The man made a sudden, sharp gesture towards Mitsurugi, his fingers tracing a symbol in the air. Instantly, the samurai's movements became sluggish. What devilry is this? Relax, he'll be fine, just walk it off. Geralt turned and walked away, leaving Mitsurugi bound by the strange power. Hey, you think you can stop me? Yeah. With a burst of strength, Mitsurugi broke through the invisible bonds holding him. Okay then. Geralt, was it? I would... It's Geralt, but he's Geralt. I would be most interested in a real duel with him. Perhaps he has not gone far. I could catch up if I make haste. My apologies, but this is where our paths diverge. Take care and keep your wits about you. Mitsurugi hurried off after Geralt, just as Dion returned. I told you to stay where you were. What happened to the Astral Fisher, and where did your samurai friend go? I quickly explained what had transpired. If you took care of the Astral Fisher, then all is well. Still, there is something unsettling about this place. While your friend is a capable warrior, he should be able to look after himself. Yeah, sure. So now there's 3. I'm guessing that's what it was. There was another one that showed up versus the one we were getting. Oh. Finally, the Astral Fisher. No one else appeared to be around, so there was nothing else for me to do but absorb its power until that lady with the fucking face showed up. What is that? The information was correct. Target acquired, yeah. That is the next Astral Fisher. I cannot see any sign of Azwel or his allies. When we approached the Fisher, 2 berserkers appeared. With a deranged stare and weapons in hand, they seemed ready to slaughter us. A double threat. We shall have to forge on without Grow this time. Brace yourself. Yeah, because Grow was doing something else, if I remember correctly. He was just like, peace out, you can do the thing you need to do on your own or whatever. Sweet. She is meaty. That is absurd. Like the fucking eye of Sauron in there. Motherfucker, get out of the fucking way. Get out of the way. Block me like an asshole. Once I had absorbed the Astral Fisher's power, Dion and I nodded at each other. Somehow we had defeated both berserkers. However, with one Astral Fisher still remaining, it was too early to celebrate just yet. Next we head after Natalie to the other Fisher. Once it is taken care of, our mission will be complete. Let us not waste time. I like how that background just keeps changing to that tree.
Your soul surges in your body.
I laugh at that because it sounds really stupid. I arrived at the place where Natalie and I had agreed to meet. There, she told me that there was still no sign of Azwel. This is where we were to meet Natalie. Target verified. It seems we have made it in time. No sign of Azwel or his servants either. Excellent, yeah. When we approached the fissure, Berserker appeared. Empty eyes, barely visible beneath a deep hood. This would not be easy. We eliminate the threat and then deal with the Astral Fissure. Go. I like how it makes it seem like all three of us would fight it, but in actuality it's just me. It's just me. It's only ever just me. They don't do nothing. They just like kind of stand there in the background and like take pictures or whatever. They're like, we are not but the backdrop, like the fucking forest template that is used for these damn cutscenes. They're just kind of like, wow. Yeah, this is the tough one, I remember. Ooh. Alright. Fall to my death. I used to be warrior like you until I left off the edge of the stage like an idiot. Oh my god. Oh yeah. Riveting, riveting. Riveting, riveting, always riveting. Get out of the way. Come on. Stop blocking everything. It's kind of annoying. The dusty red. That counts. Fuck it. Literally. After absorbing the Astral Fissure's power, I began to think. My nightmares had been occurring less frequently of late, so perhaps I was slowly freeing myself in the grasp of the astral chaos. My journey could be coming to its end. Dion's voice interrupted my thoughts. All is going as planned. Sir Girl will be pleased. We did not encounter Azwel. However, he may have found another astral fissure we are just yet. I can't read. We are as yet unaware of. We need to gather more information. We have no time to spare. That's all they ever say. Information this. Information that. Intelligence this. Intelligence that. Motherfucker. God, that sounds so retarded. I laugh at it every time. It's just like, what? The calm before the storm. We received new information from Azwel. An astral fissure had appeared in Greece, and Azwel was heading its way. On our way to Greece, we met back. I can't read. What is my problem? We met back up with Gro. He had completed his mission, whatever the fuck it was. Are you okay, sir? I have read your reports. You have done well. Yeah, that guy is trying so hard. So Azwel has grown in strength yet again. Should he get his hands on another astral fissure, it could spell disaster. We must defeat him in Greece, listen to case. Dion and Natalie left their seats. As I followed them out of the room, I overheard Gro muttering to himself. You would not approve, Curtis. When I turned to face Gro, he was looking at his left hand, his expression resolute. In the shadow of the temple where the astral fissure was said to have appeared, we rested one last time before our decisive battle with Azwel. Unable to sleep, I was sitting in front of the campfire when Dion approached. You have a minute? There is something I would like to talk to you about. This time, we must defeat Azwel and put a stop to his plans. With Sir Gro on our side, we stand a good chance. And with you as well, victory is all but assured. It is safe to say I did not trust you at first. Though the organization decided you were not an outsider, I felt your power was too dangerous. However, as we journeyed together, I saw what sort of person you are. You neither use your power recklessly nor to hurt people. I know I can rely on you and shall be counting on you tomorrow. What a freak. I doubt it wise to put all your trust in her. Natalie stood on the other side of the campfire. I hadn't noticed her approach. While I understand how you feel, Natalie, you must know deep down that she can be trusted. Enough of this. I have a message from Grow. He says he wants to speak to you. To me, yeah. When I arrived at the meeting place, Grow was waiting for me. Hello. That's awkward. That doesn't seem like something he would ever do and or say. Tomorrow we face Grow for the last time. I wanted to say something to you before we venture into battle. What the fuck is this? Final confession from everyone? In order to defeat him, I shall need to push this wretched power inside of me beyond its limits. Grow uncovered his left eye, revealing a gruesome scar. Even so, there is no guarantee I can emerge victorious. His power has grown immensely. Furthermore, I know that my mind will not survive if I harness my complete power. I never expected an easy death, but recently I have often thought of home. For a brief moment, Grow's expression softened and he got a distant look in his eye. His face revealed a warmth and kindness I'd never seen in the hardened warrior. A moment later it was gone, replaced by his usual severe expression. We must risk everything if we are to defeat Azwel. Even if I am victorious, I will likely lose control of myself. Should that happen, kill me. You have the power to do so. Grow appeared resolute with a small nod. I vowed to do as he asked. To think I would be asking this of another for a second time. Yeah, I'm just like, Never mind. The hour grows late. Let us rest. Danger awaited me along the road to the temple. However, my journey was not yet over. As one of his allies had to be taken care of, and quickly. This fucking guy. It's like Raphael, he never goes away. The road to the temple was swarming with ascended warriors. During a stretch, they got here before us, but I can still sense the astral fissure. There's still time. It is better to us. Take Severn and find the fissure. I nodded to Dion and Natalie, and Grow and I sprinted towards the temple. However, darkness. We found our path blocked by Daniel. Our goal just out of reach behind him. He's like, look at how cool I am with my glasses. Okay, none shall interfere with Lord Azwel. On my life, I swear you will die by my hand. Like, the fuck, bro? The fuck? He's the one where he's like, my beauty is undeniable. Like he's turning into Zhang Jiao or something. It's absolutely ridiculous. Oh my god.
Battle 1. Fight.
Man. Boy, you fancy. Why?
What?
That's perfect. Motherfucker. Ah. Come on. I cannot take that fucking seriously. Oh my god, please. How did he possibly get that? Get the holy fuck out. Perfect. You son of a bitch. Yeah, you just can't. Like his attacks are coming out faster than mine, and it's like absurd. That was a fucking block up. but the whole shit that he says, eternal beauty, like, why would you be saying that in the middle of battle randomly? I don't get it. Defeated. Azwel must have neglected to give you power. I don't need that hideous power. I wanted to remain beautiful, a human loved by Lord Azwel until the end. Daniel's weapon dropped from lifeless fingers as he collapsed to the ground. The traitor has been eliminated, we must say. Like, what the fuck? What a fucking freak. Death or glory. Drew and I climbed the temple steps as fast as our legs could carry us. The final battle lay ahead. Awesome cutscene moment waiting for that. It's like it kicks in at the last minute. It's fucking panels. I am Zhang Jiao.
It cannot be.
But it can be.
The show is over. The curtain has fallen. Actually, no. It has just risen.
His fucking voice.
Now begins the main act to free humanity from fate's shackles.
It's so perfect. Yeah, he has the power to grace his sword.
The first key is complete. Now I need only claim the other one. But before I do, I think you've worn out your welcome here, Grow.
With the actual
You hold him off for a while. When I have dealt with these, I shall move in to offer support. Let us go!
Oh my fucking god. Huh. Like, the way he talks, it's like you could tell, like, that's just the voice for that character. There's certain characters, when you look at them, you can already tell what their voice is before ever hearing it. That's why I said he's like Zhang Jiao. He's like, from the heavens in my stubble. Like, their voice sounds like it's shaking. Oh yeah! Look it up! No. 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 Nope. I actually got it. Are you serious? I've been missing it every time. Give me that cutscene. What was that flip? That was dramatic.
Join me. Do you really believe you can win?
Win or lose, I don't care. I'm here because I despise you. That's it! The rest is in your hands.
Okay.
Fool. Have you abandoned all reason?
It's so comedic. It's supposed to be taken seriously, and I just can't.
Your soul surges in your body.
Oh my god. It just looks so stupid. Now let me spin this. Like, what are we in the Matrix? What are we? Oh my god. Oh my god. Alright. We searched for Grow and Azwel at the bottom of the ravine for hours upon hours, but found no sight of either of them. The guy's like, oh, super heartbroken. I knew he was concealing something, but that. What other conclusion could there be? He is an outsider. But he despised outsiders. There has to be more to this than meets the eye. Perhaps. Still remember our purpose, Dion? If he is indeed an outsider, I will not hesitate to strike him down. We must report in and request orders on how to proceed. Fortunately, one of our agents operates out of a nearby town. We head there immediately. Oh, that fucking killed me. It's like his face. How could you take that seriously? Tomb Raider gossip. Golly, well, it is another story point, so let's go. Immediately out the fucking gate, you sons of bitches. I don't know if I'm injured. I shouldn't be. It's only when you're traveling, not when you're first start or whatever. I like how you cut the fuck out. I don't know why that kick is so slow to come out. Back kick, it's slow. Like that right there. See, I pushed it and it just took forever to execute. Fucker, I'm trying to get somewhere, do you mind? I hate when they do that. You're trying to like travel somewhere important and they're like, let us show up and fuck up your day. Oh. Okay. Okay. The Valley of Kings, a necropolis on the west bank of the Nile, where the great pharaohs and nobles of ancient Egypt were laid to rest in a series of tombs. I had heard tales of the vast riches buried here, but it was nigh impossible to find anything not picked clean by tomb raiders. And not just the treasure either. The mummies themselves were stolen, such a magical remedies to every conceivable ill. What? I can't believe it. The place is filled with traps, and I nearly died a dozen times just getting to the burial chamber. And when I broke in, the place was empty as my purse. I was sure I'd hit it big this time. Too, yeah. Sitting in a small tavern in Memphis, I listened as a group of rough-looking tomb raiders complained about their poor luck. Come on, you know there's nothing in any of those places around here. Thousands of years worth of people just stripped us bare, yeah. I heard someone found a bunch of sealed tombs to the south. Want to hit them? What, are you an idiot? You know about the curse. Curse. What were these two talking about? I decided to ask for details, but they seemed nervous to even mention it. See, there's this big fat tomb that nobody's looted yet. Word is, there's some sort of monster inside. The few who managed to make it out alive all went insane, tore each other to pieces on the spot, I'm telling you. It's the curse of the pharaohs. Yeah, I'd stay away from that place if I were you. Damn straight, I like living and I bet you do too. Hey stranger, what's with that look? You're not thinking of going, are you? I've run into curses before on my travels from Hugo Sestimus to Athens. I encountered a number of astral fissures. It's possible that one of them appeared here too, and started causing strange things to happen. I managed to convince the tomb raiders to give me the location of this cursed pyramid. It's like, tell me where it is. A city of the dead within the pyramid. Taking to the waters with the shaken Tomb Raider, I sailed down the river in search of the truth behind the so-called Pharaoh's curse. It wouldn't be long before we arrived at the infamous pyramid. Alright, I'll keep the boat docked here for you. Just head over that mountain, can't miss it. Remember, I don't care if you're back or not. I'm leaving before the sun sets. Damn it, I can't even believe I agreed to take you this far. The Tomb Raider I'd convinced to accompany me here seemed to be regretting his decision. I left him at the boat. I clambered over the rocky mountain and found myself in a small secluded valley dotted by a number of stones pyramids. I had arrived at the necropolis. Most of the pyramids were fairly small, I can't read, but the one in the center of the valley towered over the rest. That must be the one. The entrance was sealed shut, but I found a shaft nearby, just big enough to squeeze through. Why the fuck would you do that? It angled down into the earth and was likely dug by Tomb Raiders. Hello, text. I dropped down the last bit of the shaft and lit a mining lantern. I could feel it. There was an astral fissure nearby. Woo! I had heard that these pyramids were built long, long ago. Perhaps places like this were more susceptible to the astral fissure's dark influences. It's hard to say. As I was pondering, the stones around me began to emit an eerie light, and something slowly rose from the ground. Wrapped in white bandages from head to toe, it was very definitely a mummy person. I reached out with my senses and felt an evil power emanating from beneath the mummy's bandages. The malicious energies swirling through the pyramid seemed to feel this creature. The astral fissure was likely what had animated it. The mummy picked up an ancient weapon and stumbled forth to battle. The fuck? Like, I see the story they're going for, but the fact that you have to read it and you can't actually see it happening, I feel like it kind of, like, it's like you have to use your own imagination, and sometimes it's hard to do that depending on what the story is trying to be told here. Because what you could picture, is it actually what it is? Wow.